I just want to do daily commissions, and then let's see what the last Twisted Realm stage is all about. Let's see, just before I started the stream, I probably should have started a little earlier, but just before I started the stream, I went to one of my friend's Serenity pots. Let's see, just on my friends list, I just kind of asked Zai here to join his Serenity pot. He let me in, thank you. If he's watching, thank you. So yeah, I bought some stuff from his traveling salesman, which cleared up one of the battle pass missions over here. Was it weekly? Yeah, it was weekly. It was weekly. Right here. Yeah, this one here. So I'm actually pretty close to the weekly XP limit. I'm at 9,390. So pretty much I don't even have to do either of these. I can just rely on daily missions, like do these two, and then like when it refreshes tonight or the next day, that'll easily put me to 10,000, and then none of these will actually do anything. This one, however, well, I could do these ones, but I've got like 29 more days to do these. So lots of time. I just went up to Timmy here, scared off his pigeons from the bridge. He got real mad, and he wants 3 spikes of wheat. I'm not going to give it to him yet, because I want to get most of my commissions to almost done. Let's see, so we got this one is the one from Timmy on the bridge. Looks like we got an Eye of the Storm, and then this is just killing stuff. Okay, cool. I typically try, if I can, I'll just leave one guy alive. Reason being, I don't like the team I'm currently wearing. I don't really want them to be getting the companionship XP because they don't really need it. Maybe Kuching is at companionship level 6, so I mean, I guess that could help her. But like in general, I'm trying to get like characters who are below characters or companionship level 6 up to that point. Okay, so this is Timmy on the bridge. Who's this? Oh, this is the Eye of the Storm. Okay, and then where's the other two? Oh, it's over here. Okay, small step for Hilly Churls and Pudgy Pyros. Cool. This one is only one enemy, so I'm just gonna leave him alone right now, because as soon as I kill him, it's gonna complete the mission right away, and you can't like half damage an enemy and come back to it. Once you exit combat in Genshin Impact, any remaining enemies that were around will literally they just recharge straight back to full health. So that mission only allows for one enemy, or only has one enemy. So yeah, we'll do that later. First thing I want to hit is the Samatril. The mages are pretty annoying. Overload. Or electrocharge again. And then you can make them all together. So, as you can probably tell, if you are a Genshin Impact player, I typically run a lot of overloads on my main group here. You know, between Kuching and Xiangling. You know, the electricity and the fire, whatever. And then if my health gets low, obviously I'll just let Chi through it. Oh, I screwed that up. I needed to attack it with Kuching. That's fine. But she already got the healing, just by having that little ice thing floating around. Okay, we're at 6 out of 10, so we only need to kill 3. I want to kill the shield guy because my team that I want the companionship on is a weaker team. Should I swallow it? There you go. Take the fire. There's a fire bomb. Ow. Okay, no, there were 3 fire bombs. My bad. Okay, good. I want to make sure this guy definitely is one of the 3 out of 4 that actually gets killed. I'm just gonna chase him around for a little bit. Dodge. Okay. I need 2 of these guys. Oh, thank God. Thank you. Thank you for coming over. Okay. That's one thing that's really good about Genshin Impact. You can actually fast travel even though you are still in combat. That's actually really nice. I'm gonna take this guy. Split him up first. Split. I'm just gonna electric him. Oh, okay. Electric him wore off. Okay, we're at 9 out of 10. Defeat all opponents, 9 out of 10. Objective is in the top left. I don't really need these boxes, but I'm just gonna break them if I can. Okay. I didn't expect to be too close. I was too close for that. I'm still in combat, but you are allowed to fast travel, so that's really nice. Here goes the statue. I don't want to complete it because, again, as soon as I kill that guy, the rewards are given out to you right away. And I don't want this team getting it. Because this is already my strong team, but they don't really need a ton of support. I was going to run after that, but no. Go to the statue, Statue's Blessing. Cool. So I expect anybody, well, I expect the people watching this may or may not be new to Genshin Impact, or just, you know, they just don't play it very much. There's a couple of ways you can regain health in Genshin Impact. Is you got food, which some food will give you health back. Other food will actually increase your attack for a limited amount of time. Some will increase defense, some will increase your stamina. I mean, for the most part, I just, whenever I cook food for like an objective or something, it'll just be for like either revival items or healing items, HP healing items. There's the food, there's the statues here, and then there's your own character abilities. So obviously, Chi-Chi here is my healer, so it's actually pretty good. Like, she's a pretty good healer, just by doing her R2, you know, just by having it swirling around. I guess here, like, just by oh nope, that's the wrong character. Whoops. Just by having this thing swirling around, like, you get health back every once in a while. It's like 2,000 to 3,000. It's based on her HP or something like that. HP attack, something like that. I don't remember exactly what the talent says. But yeah, just by swirling it around, it restores it passively, and then of course you can activate it, like, well, I mean, another 10 seconds and I can activate it again. So yeah, and then if she, after hitting opponents a bunch, if she puts on a talisman on an opponent, if one of my other characters attacks that talisman on the opponent, then they gain health, like, pretty fast. So the talisman is pretty good. I don't know if you can see, there's my triangle ability is like it just applies talismans. It does damage and applies talismans. That little symbol there on the triangle button on the bottom right is like the little talisman symbol, I guess. And then if that's on an opponent and I attack it with another character that's, like, you know, needs healing, then pretty much, like, almost every hit that character puts out to that opponent with the talisman on it, like, they heal pretty fast. Like, and you put a lot of hits down, like, you heal a lot pretty quickly. Okay, first of all, I need this guy down. Well, actually, no, I should. Oh, I'm stupid. I should be hitting the archer. Nice. Oh shoot, I just my barrel right. Place them all together. Good guy. Anyways, for the most part, I just use the character ability for healing, as well as the statue that you just saw. The statue recharges, I guess, healing power over time. I don't know the exact rate for that one. Like, yeah, I don't know the recharge rate for the statues, but you know, it's fast enough. And so, I don't know, sometimes it feels inconsistent, but I mean, for the most part, it's like full, so I'm not complaining. Oh shoot. I want to make sure this axe guy goes down. Yeah, so I've got the character abilities, I've got the statues, and then I've got food. I try not to do food. I guess anybody who knows me well will know that I don't like to... I try to save a lot if I can. If I can help it, I will definitely try to like save my food and not have to use my resources. Oh my god, I just got blown up. I thought I was gonna stagger him. But yeah, you'll know that I love to like conserve resources, so I have like a ton of food just like laying around in my inventory. I think I'm at 7 out of 8. Yeah, top left, I've got defeat all opponents 7 out of 8. Okay, so it's either give back thing to Timmy, or I'm gonna go to emergency, which is that Eye of the Storm, which is the one guy left. This one might take a little while because I'm probably gonna be using the weaker team. I mean, I guess I could give him Kuching to help him out, I suppose, a little bit. Just to help alleviate the amount of time that's going to take. Key. Where is he? Oh, yikes. Is the Cryo Beast Mage still there? No. No, okay. The commission enemy takes over. Cool. There we go. Okay, so yeah, this is the team I'm trying to get companionship XP with right now. As you can see, some of them are super low, level 6 and level 50. But I guess this one I can forego for now. I'm just gonna give him Kuching to help speed this up. Okay, cool. Alright, we gotta get his attention. Okay, I got someone else's attention. Nice. Okay, looks like we're getting these guys first. Oh shoot. Oh yikes. Got his attention too. Alright, fine. Whatever. This is fine. This is fine. Okay, while he's up there. He's about to charge at me. There we go. I don't even have to see him, I can kind of know. Send rocks up at him. There we go.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh shoot. Okay. There we go. Overload on that. Yeah, it's way faster to have Kuching to help out.
Yeah.
I mean, not that it's impossible to do it without her, it'll just take a little longer. I probably should have moved all the way sooner than that. I mean, obviously, as you can see, I can literally get rocks to home in on this guy.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know, as you can see, it's not doing that much damage. It's doing damage, but not that much. Overload. Oh, he's almost down. He's gone. Cool. Yeah, that one's gonna just give out rewards really quick. So, you know, get most of the team to be the weaker team. Okay, at this point, I think we're just either one enemy left on the commissions, or what's it called? One enemy left on the commissions, or we just need to head back and talk to a guy. Is he using? Oh yeah, he's using the second pistol. Okay, cool. Just one of the good weapons that I have. Just kind of move them around the characters. Okay. See, just really quickly. Yeah, okay, we can hit that. Get that one done. So anyways, oh, right, I was talking about food and healing sources. Yeah, okay, so the person I was using, Chi-Chi, I gave a bit of a rundown of that. Just like using the R2 skill does passive healing, and then the talisman really helps me heal really fast on a single character, and then just change between characters within like 6 seconds to do as many hits as I can and heal them really quickly. The food The food, you actually have to go to a stove and cook them. But here, you know, I've got a lot of the food here. This stuff you just harvest from like trees and stuff. And then this stuff you actually cook and stuff. For the most part, I just cook up, let's see, I cook up these, the matsutake meat rolls. I mean, obviously, does a pretty good amount of XP, or HP, I mean, that's, yeah, HP. Mostly because it's pretty cheap to make. All you need is 2 mushrooms and 2 pieces of raw meat. And then that'll create 1. And then those I have on expeditions. Like, there's expeditions in the game that you can send your characters on. So pretty much every like 15 hours, I can, as long as I keep up sending people on expeditions, every 15 hours I can practically like claim somewhere between 8 to 12 pieces of raw meat, as well as 8 to 12 pieces of those mushrooms. So that's mainly my healing. For revival, the thing is, you cannot heal by character ability, like by Chi-Chi, if they are dead, right? They have to be somewhat alive. I use the fried egg. This is really, really easy to make. You just need 1 egg, and then I've got an expedition that brings back 8 to 12 eggs every 15 hours. So, pretty simple on that one. Well, I'm not sure if it's 8 to or maybe it's not 15 hours, it might be 19 hours, I'm not sure. But yeah, so I typically use this one to revive, and then it'll just, but that's the thing, it only gives you 150 HP once it revives, so you know, you're just off of 0, you just only have 150 HP, and then if you time it right, you put on a talisman from Chi-Chi, and then you attack the enemy when they're not attacking you, and boom, you don't need any healing food from that point. That just does all your healing for you. You just need enough, or you just need a little bit of the egg to help you get off of 0, at least. So yeah, pretty much between what I typically do is, you know, either the Chi-Chi or I'll use the statue. Like I said, I don't know the exact rate of recharge on the statue power that allows you to heal with it, but you know, it's between the character ability and the statue. So yeah, as you can imagine, you know, I don't have to use food too often, unless it's like a really difficult, encounter and like I'm dying like left and right, and I'm like losing health all the time, and I'm like between cooldowns of my character ability. The other thing I built relatively recently, I guess, was like this gadget, this thing here, the NRE menu 30. Pretty much this allows me to, like, you know, you can see on the right, sort of near, just under my characters list, I've got, like, if I press L1 and circle, I just, like, you know, boom, instant healing. The main reason I crafted it was because every time you revive a character with the eggs, like using that fried egg and stuff, you have to wait like 2 minutes before you can use it again. I thought that the bag, because it actually tells you that or the description talks about like how you can instantly ingest it and stuff. I thought the bag would make it so I don't have to wait those 2 minutes, but it turns out you still do. So, I mean, it is still a little bit faster, because when you have a dead character and you try to switch to them, it'll give you a list of revival items in your inventory that you can use. I actually would have to navigate to the fried egg and then use it. So I guess it just simplifies the process of healing, and then I don't have to be switching to that character to actually revive them. So it's kind of a little bit more instant. But I thought it would actually help me get rid of the 2-minute timer, but unfortunately it doesn't do that. It's not that broken. Okay, I am bitten on a long tangent. I've already finished the commission. Better move over. Okay, let's see here. Gotta get across. Oh, okay, yeah, it's just this guy.
Right.
He's supposed to like fly back like that. Don't worry. That's not a mistake.
Hey. Yo. Cha. Suranuke. Yo. Hey. Seya. Kurai.
Cool. Easy enough. Enough said. Head back to Timmy. He asked me to go get some wheat. I already got lots of wheat. I think. Well, I've definitely got more than 3, so I don't have to do anything for it. I'm gonna knock a tree down.
Boken da boken. Doya.
Cool. I'm gonna get this tree over here. I think it dropped its little fruit. Grab the fruit.
Yoshi, 出発だ.
Cool. Let's finish up here. I'll take it down to the I'll have to feed it. Kind of funny how we're getting ordered around by a kid. But, you know. Oh. Here come the ducks.
Boken da boken.
Grab those extra
Yoshi,
plants.
出発だ.
Yeah, there come the ducks. You know, technically you're not supposed to feed wildlife. I mean, obviously, like, you know, Genshin Impact, I guess the setting is supposed to be sort of feudal Germany, I think. Mondstadt being, what is it, the city of the moon in German? I mean, you know, this is still the time of, like, knights. So,
Yoshi,
everyone's got, like, their knightly armor and stuff like that. So, I mean, I guess maybe back then nobody really cared. But, like, hey, you know, present day, you feed those wildlife, birds and, you know, seagulls and whatever. I think it's kind of bad for them. It's supposed to be bad for them. You ruin their diet and then they keep coming back. Nice. Okay. 40 resin. Am I at 100? I knew I was like 97 when I signed on. Oh, never mind. I was totally off. Oh, 87. I think I was 87 when I signed on. That's right. I was 87 when I signed on. It's only been 9 hours since I was online. Okay, cool. So we did our commissions. Switch back to my main team. Sorry for constantly putting that blue PlayStation screen at you all the time whenever I change the party. You have to keep your you have to not move in order to enter party setup. Like there's a little bar I can show you. You can see, boom, loading interrupted at the top. And my controller drifts to the left. So I'm not touching it right now, it just kind of does this. So it'll interrupt it every single time. I've kind of found a workaround by using the PlayStation quick menu, because I'm on PlayStation, I'm a console dweeb, you know, not a PC 60 frames per second master race. I'm a console PS4 guy. So yeah, my controller drifts over to the left. I kind of exploit the quick menu, right? So then that way all of my inputs are being focused to like navigating the PlayStation menu rather than in the game. So my game kind of like, or the game kind of like loses track of the inputs that you have or that you're putting in. Apparently I've hit the sweet spot and I'm actually standing still. Yeah, so I exploit that, so then I just have to wait out that little bar so that it fills up and knows that I haven't put any movement input. And then I can enter party setup. But I use the quick menu as like an exploit to like make sure of it. Okay, so I promised the event domain. So yeah, this is pretty much the event that's happening. Anyone who's not familiar, you have to go through these acts, go through the different locations. I've been through every location. Each of these places of interest have 3 parts. Again, I've done all of them. Oh, can I not navigate? I can't navigate. Okay, that's weird. I didn't expect to not be able to navigate it. It's fine. There we go. Yeah, so each of these places of interest have like 3 locations, and then there's like a domain. This is a one-time completion domain that you have to do to get an extra set, right? Extra bit of rewards here. You complete it, and then it just goes away, right? You can't re-access that particular space once you've completed it. So I've done that process for 3 different acts, right? These are all different locations, right? Act 3. Twisted Realm is the only one that you need to really go back to multiple times because it kind of opens up in stages. This score stuff, let me just go to the domain because I'm kind of planning on doing it if it's available, or if the new one is available. That is, it should be over here. So pretty much, how it works is that you want to get the highest amount of score possible, and how you get score is by activating modifiers, right? So first of all, you set the difficulty of the opponents, right, between easy to normal to hard to expert, and that'll be a points multiplier. Actually, you know, let me just start something up. I'm not gonna start it up. I'm just gonna go to like the modifiers list. So yeah, so pretty much here you've got the difficulty: easy, normal, hard, and expert, right? Normal is ×2, expert ×5, and then you activate these modifiers. The modifiers pretty much just make it harder for you to complete it. There's no positive. It is negative modifiers or negative modifiers. There is no in between, and there are no positive modifiers that help you. They're all to make it worse for you. But they increase the number of points you get from completing the thing. So as you can see, the last time I did this particular stage, I activated absolutely everything. And the good thing is you can actually take off time limit. You don't actually have to put on time limit. And then even if you have a time limit, you're allowed to exceed it. You just won't get the extra points for the criteria of being within that time limit. This was not the case for previous events. So it's actually a really big thing that it's not forcing me to have a time limit, or it's not forcing me to complete it within a time limit, right? So there was a previous event a little while ago, or a long while ago actually by now, where it was the same sort of idea. You activate these modifiers to make your life miserable, or more miserable, that is. But even if you set no time limit, right? Even if you set none of these time limits, you go in, it'll give you like a 10-minute. It'll still give you a 10-minute time limit, and you would get kicked out afterwards if you didn't complete it within that time. That was way worse. Like there was no way I was getting anywhere with like the point system in that event. So I did have to settle a lot for like, I'm just gonna barely scrape by and get the rewards I want. With this one, definitely because of the fact that the time limit is a lot more lenient, I've been able to like just kind of do a battle of attrition against all the enemies in them. And then sometimes I'll bring along, or I'll ask for someone to help me out, to do a co-op. My YouTube channel has a couple of these videos. I have a co-op partner that helps. So in case I die, right, they just have to survive for 10 seconds, and I'm able to revive. Yeah. Oh, that's right. The old event, I think. The old event where I struggled to get points, I think they don't even give you the chance to do it with partner. I think you have to do it alone. That's why I really, really struggled with that. Anyways, so yeah, with the battle of attrition, and because I don't need a time limit, I was able to sort of squeak by and do everything, even though I'm not really focusing on getting the time limit done. So obviously at the bottom I've gotten 6,000 points for this one. I've gotten, whoops. Yikes. axe. I got 6,750 points for this one, and then this is the third one. This one I did completely solo. I did 4,750, mostly because the enemies in this one are a lot. I wouldn't say a lot easier to kill, but they're easier to survive against, right? I'm not getting screwed up nearly as fast. Interesting. Am I able to access the domain of heresy? Oh, is it not open? It should be open. I thought it was open. Oh, yikes. If it's tomorrow, then that's going to be kind of... Oh, unlock... Oh my god, it does unlock in 13 hours. Oh, crap. Okay, cool. I'll adjust the title of this video when I move it to YouTube or something like that. Yeah, so we're not doing Twisted Realm, at least not right now. But... And I guess I can still talk about what my plan was. So once a domain opens, so in order to go to that domain, when it opens, you still have unlocked criteria, being that you must complete all of these: Act 1, Vishap's Rest; Act 2, Where Shadows Writhe; and Act 3, Frostworn Space. Complete all three of them, and then that will be the criteria you need to access the fourth one, right? So it unlocks in 13 hours, as you saw, but I don't think you'll be able to go in unless you've actually completed the three minor domains, quote unquote, so to speak, which I've actually completed already. So anyways, between the high scores that I've already obtained, oh yeah, that's right, the points are accumulated by the highest score that you attained in that particular stage, right? So we had the first one was the high score I had at 6,000. The second one, the high score was 6,750, and the third one, the high score I had was 4,750, I think, something like that. Yeah. So pretty much, let me go over here. I've got 17,500 points. The most you can get with rewards is 20,000, right? So when that fourth stage opens up, I just have to challenge it and then add on enough modifiers to just make... I just need up to 2,500, meaning I don't have to like do crazy modifiers, right? All the crazy modifiers put together, it's about 6,000, 6,750. Right, I really stacked on the first couple of those stages, but at least this one I only need 2,500, so it'll be a lot easier, hopefully. I might even not have to do it on expert difficulty, but I mean, expert difficulty will allow it to just you know, take on less modifiers, a lot less modifiers. I'll probably have to do more modifiers if I don't do expert. Expert meaning that the enemies will be level 90. I guess while I'm here, I'm gonna hit some trees. I don't want to attack those. Well, I mean, I could, but. Cool. Alright. You know what? I actually will hit those. I will kill them. I will go and kill you. Time to die! I am literally keeping that guy in his tent. And I feel like I'm about to lose. Watch this guy when he throws his thing. There we go. Throws his Molotov down here. Nice. Ow. Kinda had a feeling that was gonna happen. Cool. Easy kills. Let me see here. So I've got 94 resin. I guess I need to use like 30 more. Yeah, okay. Interesting. I'll probably have to do a boss fight that's like really, really annoying. It's like a really, really annoying boss fight. Yeah, it's this one. I guess I've got today and tomorrow to do that. I suppose I do have to probably... I'm probably just going to end the stream pretty soon, but I guess before we go, since I didn't open up, what's it called? I didn't start the stream until after I did some of the stuff for the Serenity Pot. I guess I can show you that. So Serenity Pot is a recent development in Genshin Impact. Again, I'm saying this mostly for people who are watching that are not familiar with Genshin Impact. Right, obviously if you're a veteran, no need for this. I'm just expecting that my viewers, some of my viewers that I somewhat expect maybe to watch are not Genshin Impact players. So this is the housing system, the Serenity Pot. This came, I think, a couple weeks ago. It's not an old thing. It's actually pretty new. And so pretty much, right, you can literally move stuff around and build your own, the inside of your Serenity Pot. So what I was doing was that every week on Friday, a traveling salesman comes to your realm, and it is a Saturday morning that I'm recording this. So yeah, this is the guy here. Pretty much, he's like a little salesman. He's got a little bit of an inventory. I've already bought some stuff from him. I bought 2 animals. Oh, that reminds me, I should probably place some animals I got from elsewhere. So what happened was, there is a... I think I showed it right at the beginning, but there is a... beginning of the stream. There is a weekly mission to buy 2 items from another player's pot, which is a little stupid, I think. I guess I kind of understand what they're doing. I guess they want you to make more friends on Genshin Impact, play more co-op, because they probably notice everybody's playing solo at this point. A lot of people are playing solo, a lot of co-ops, unless you actually need the help for the harder stuff. So I guess they wanted to promote people to make friends and all that stuff. Anyway, so I went to one of my friend's Serenity Pots and I was buying some stuff. I bought the animals from his salesman. I'm actually going to go place them. And what happens is, every time you place a decoration, right, animals are included. So animals, furnishings like couches, tables, chairs for inside the mansion, inside the house, and then trees, buildings, other things. For outside, right, you probably saw a lot of other stuff outside. We'll just enter the placing menu. They all give you the Adeptal energy, right? So this little thing I've got highlighted in the bottom left, that's give me 30. It also happens to be exactly the same wools that are already given to you by default, so it was kind of stupid of me to craft them in the first place. But anyways, for example, animals. I've got 2 cats in the inventory. Right, placing them down will give me 100 Adeptal energy each. Adeptal energy for your entire Serenity Pot is kind of just added together between all the locations that you have, right? All the locations inside plus all the locations outside, obviously, is your total Adeptal energy. And by increasing your Adeptal energy, you increase the rate of realm currency. Why is this starting to turn into more of a tutorial? I really shouldn't, I don't know, but I guess I just figured I'd talk about it because the people I expect to watch are people who don't play. Anyways, I mean, if you're a veteran, then this is kind of dumb for me to do this, but but I'm doing it anyway. I should make this a YouTube video. Just make it a Serenity Pot tutorial. Anyways, but I'm talking about it on stream, doesn't matter. I'm just going to place the cat down. And so each location, right, has an amount of Adeptal energy, and as you increase the amount of Adeptal energy, you increase the amount of realm currency that you're generating per hour. That actually is pretty useful to you. I've already got an animal in every room already. I just, for consistency, I will put a cat in every room, and then I'll take the dog out of this room. Whoops. My controller drifting is not helping me. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna grab this, and I'll take him back. Where do I want to put him? In the corridor? I don't know. I'll put him somewhere in the corridor. Whoops. Let me place it. I'll just have him walk around. Cool. Anyways, so yeah, you can see at the top I've got 8,360 Adeptal energy. Obviously this is like inside and outside stuff. So obviously as I was just editing the rooms, right, so you've got cats in the room, we've got a bed and a little pine thing, got some carpets. So yeah, it's getting kind of lively. Whoops, dog's in the way. Oh God. Okay, cool. Yeah, I've got another animal here. It's not like perfectly furnished, but you know me, I'm more of a practical guy, so I will put some design into it, some design thought into this, right? Like I won't put the hearth, right, like a fireplace. I'm not gonna put it like in the middle of the room. I'll kind of try to put it on the side, and then you know these little things here. I tried to like have the idea of, oh, you know, this is like the table that everyone gathers at, and then you can kind of use the barrier here to, you know, keep this guy from view. The guy working at the desk. Anyway, so yeah, you know, just trying to increase the amount of Adeptal energy that I have, and that's going to increase your Adeptal energy rank, which will increase your accumulation rate of realm currency. It's probably better if I get a visual on this. So this is your teapot spirit that pretty much manages all the stuff for you, or helps you do stuff in this place. So I just got some realm currency. This is the stuff here, the gold, silver coins, whatever. I've got 386 of them at the top. And the Adeptal energy I'm trying to do is here. So I'm at the exquisite level, right? It has to be at least 8,000. So I'm making 22 of those silver coins per hour, which is pretty good. Obviously, I could go higher. I'm hoping to get higher. You can actually see here. Inside the house, I've got 4510. Windchill Isle is the main island that we're already on, and then recently I unlocked the second outside island, so I've got 640 over there. I think the other things, whoops, oh yeah, I left it, but it was just talking about the other regions that are locked up. Yeah, Emerald Peak and Cool Isle. There's other realm layouts. I've got this realm layout right now. Pretty much the locked locations I have right now are, there's a couple more islands in this particular realm style, but like there's a couple of other types you can have. So I've got 8360 on this one, Emerald Peak and Cool Isle here. Obviously I'm not too worried about aesthetic too much. I'm just kind of placing things willy-nilly. Let's see here. I guess if I open up here, yeah. So obviously you've got all the things here. I can move to the other island that I just recently got. Anyway, so the realm currency, right? So why do I want more realm currency? Well, realm currency, first of all, you can buy stuff from the salesman, right? Helps you buy stuff from the salesman more quickly. But the main reason, when he's away, because he only comes on the weekends, Friday to Monday, you can only buy stuff from him in another person's teapot starting Saturday to Monday. Main reason I want to make a lot of realm currency is for the realm depot. So I don't use this side at all, not unless I have these open, which they're not open yet. I don't have enough trust rank. I'll get to that later. I'll get to that soon. These all cost realm currency. Right now, you can buy furnishings. These are just straight up items that you can place right away as soon as you buy them. You can put them down in your place. But the main thing is I want to buy blueprints. Now the blueprints, right? Obviously you can see there's a little symbol, a little icon, or a little symbol in the top left of their icon. That tells you it is a blueprint. You know what? Maybe I'll actually buy one. I'll buy one of the blue rarities. Okay, cool. I'll buy one right now. So I'll buy one. So yeah, I use the realm currency to buy these. And what happens... Oh, I kind of screwed up. I need to go to my inventory. Whoops. Once you buy a blueprint, you need to go to your inventory before you can actually create it. So if you go to your inventory, it's a little unintuitive. You have to go to your inventory and kind of claim it, right? You gotta use it so you can actually say, oh, okay, you've learned how to make that. It'll say, the thing will say already learned, but trust me, you just learned it. So you gotta create furnishing. This is all the stuff I'm able to create right now. Obviously, you can see I've got the new thing. The main thing to look at is that the top of the right side, obtained upon first creation and claim 60, right? It's a little off, but pretty much you build it, for the first time when you build it, you gain 60 trust rank XP. Okay, so it kind of, there's a lot of a sequence here, right? So I'm just gonna actually build it and start building it. It's gonna take 14 hours, so I'm actually just gonna start it as soon as I can. So yeah, that's gonna take 14 hours. I can speed it up and get it right away, but I don't have enough realm currency to buy more stuff. Anyway, well, I do have enough currency to buy more stuff. I just don't want to buy any more stuff right now. So yeah, these are all the items you can build. When you build them for the first time, you get trust rank XP. I can build these as many times as I want, right? Because they're blueprints, or they were blueprints that I learned how to build. So I can build these as many times as I want. But as soon as you start building, I don't think it'll refund. It will not refund the materials you use to build them. So, and then, it's a 14-hour commitment, right? 14-hour or 16-hour, I think it's purple. And then green, it's 12 hours. So I've just got one thing building right now, obviously. And then the trust rank XP. Trust rank XP, you go back to here. And then you've got trust rank at the top, right? I'm at trust rank level 5. And I've got 110 out of 1500 trust rank XP. And the XP, right, once you go up in trust rank, you get these trust rank levels. They're actually pretty good. Right, I've gone through the first 5 levels now. I guess upcoming, right? So I've been grinding to try to get trust rank 5 because I can unlock the second exterior area. Because my first exterior area was full, they wouldn't let me put any more stuff there. So it's good that I've unlocked the second one now, right? So as we continue to go up, the max realm currency you can store, right? That little pod that you can harvest your accumulated realm currency from, the silver coins. The maximum increases. This particular level, right? I can make 4 things at a time. Right now I can only make 3, but pretty much, right? As you go up the levels, right? You get some big rewards here, right? You get more blueprints or whatever. Obviously it rewards you for getting to higher trust rank levels. So, obviously I am trying to do that a little bit. The only way to go up trust rank levels is to gain trust rank XP, which, like I showed, you have to build stuff for the first time. And the way you build stuff for the first time is by blueprints. I don't think if you buy a thing straight from him, right? If you go to the Realm Depot and you go straight to furnishings and you say, I'm going to buy a straight up thing that I can put down right away, I don't think that actually counts. So that's why I don't really touch these very often, and I just go to the blueprints and craft and get Adeptal or trust rank XP from building these guys. So yeah, for the most part I've just been buying up this. I don't need to do fabric at all. I would pretty much never use this, pretty much never do this, because you can craft it, right? Anyway, that's also part of the reason I started hitting the trees that have the fruit. I don't really use the fruit for healing anymore because they only give you 300 HP, and my characters are like getting to 15,000, 20,000 HP, so it's not very practical to just rely on fruits. Shoot, am I? Okay, yeah, here. This is the crafting for materials, right? And this is the thing, I've got 300 silk flowers, and they're relatively easy to find. And they give you 10 for each time you craft it. So there's really no reason for me to buy from the Realm Depot. Obviously I've got a lot of carrots that I can... Yeah, that's one of the reasons I get the fruit here. This is one of the fruits that you can get from the tree. Amazingly enough, I'm actually using carrots. I'm not even using the fruit, but I just get the fruit because if I ever run out of carrots for whatever reason, then I have some other stuff. I'll try not to use Valberries because they are used for ascending other characters. Yellow dye, I've got berries. I don't want to use Core Lapis. I'm just going to try to use berries all the time. How much do I have of this? I have 387. Blue dye, mint comes from everywhere. I'm going to try not to use the wolf hooks because, again, those are used for ascending people. Getting characters to higher levels, my fighting characters. That's pretty much it. Yeah, so it's just a big... It's kind of grindy and there's a lot of waiting to it. Unless you buy more of those little vials that like insta-complete the building stuff. But even then, right? Even if you insta-complete building stuff, then like you're stuck with like, I don't have enough realm currency. And you can't speed up the realm currency accumulation, right? The silver coins, those actually go at an hourly rate. I don't think you can't actually speed those up. So that's the rate limiting step, as they would say in chemistry. Yeah, so, you know, for the most part, I've been kind of getting in a good cycle of like, you know, having the realm of currency accumulate, grab the currency, buy new blueprints. That'll give me trust rank XP towards leveling up the actual trust rank XP world and getting extra rewards from that. Right now it's the weekend, so I'm gonna try to see if I can get into other people's Serenity Pots and, you know, ask them if I can go into their Serenity Pots, see if I can buy stuff from their salesman. For the most part, what I'm trying to do is get the animals, right? So the traveling salesman, I'm pretty sure it's pretty consistent. You will, or every person's Serenity Pot, when he goes to them, they'll have 2 animals, and then, I guess depending on how far along they are, 2 to 3 extra items. I guess in this case, rock items. So yeah, you know, for the most part, I'm just trying to get the animals because they're 100 Adeptal energy each, right? You place down an animal, that's 100 Adeptal energy. I don't get trust rank XP for it. I just figure the animals are, well, they're moving things, they make it more lively, as well as the fact that they give 100 Adeptal energy, so it's actually really kind of worth getting them. And I only need 100 realm currency to buy a single animal, which I've got a good amount, right? Like, that's why I also try to like increase the Adeptal rank energy, or Adeptal energy rank quickly, because then I can accumulate more. Anyway, that's a massive wall of text that I just put out to explain how the whole Serenity Pot housing system works. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I guess it is getting past that time where I kind of need to head out. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. I'm just gonna, oh, my controller's drifting left again. It's not letting me climb well. There we go. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much most of the gist that comes with the housing system, Serenity Pot. Okay, can I walk out to this? I don't need to do any of what I'm doing right now. I just figured I'd like to do it. It's just a neat little path that I use. Okay, kind of screwed up. I don't know if I can climb up this thing. Can I climb up this thing? Nice, I can. Haha, we are so high up. Okay, so kind of a shorter stream today for this morning. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much where I'm at for now. And yeah, I guess we will discuss more. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I guess here and there I'll continue to stream Genshin. I've gotten a little more comfortable with streaming it. My first Genshin Impact stream, I was like, I was pretty nervous. But anyway, I guess now that I've done it a couple more times, it's a little easier. Okay, yeah, that'll be pretty much the end of this particular stream, and I guess I'll come back later, maybe.